Zaka, I have not heard Sanjay's statement. I cannot comment on that. I have heard snatches of what the Raja said. It was totally uncalled for. It was not required. It is unnecessarily creating problem when the governments are trying to bring some peace to the society. Having said that, what is our secularism doing? A person who abused Hindu gods and goddesses, he is invited to Telangana by the chief minister saying we respect difference of opinion. So person who insults Ram, Lakshman and other gods has a freedom of opinion. But when D. Raja uses the same tool of freedom of opinion, he stopped from going ahead with the stopping of Faruqi. 1,000 police provided to Munawar to carry on with his show, and Raja is arrested. And now he is arrested. But there is one gentleman called Rashid Khan, Congress MLA, whose clips are available, who went to police station, threatened police with action within 24 hours against Raja, or he would burn his house, or he will. Then he said in a TV panel, or I was there, he said, if the law doesn't take its own course, we will do what we want to do. We are Muslims and we can't take any insult to our prophet, but Hindus can take insult. What kind of this argument is going on about TRS? They are the ones who instigated polarization by calling Munawar. And about AIMM, their friend AIMM, Mr. Akbaruddin said insulted gods openly, the gods and goddesses. Was any action taken? No. Their MP said hang Nupur Sharma at the corner. Was he removed? No, he was not removed. Suspended? No. Any action taken? No. Their corporate, of course, you already know. So this excuse of hundreds of people coming to police station and talking Sar Tan Se Jude, why are they so bold to say so in front of police station? Because they know police will not take action. Kashaf, one of the moles of IAM, was another TV channel, smiling, smirking all through the debate and not owning up any of the reasons why he called for violence. And TRS says we can't take action. We are looking technically. What technical? They are there openly coming into police station threatening you. And you are saying we can't do anything.
Words into my mouth.
This is
I haven't said
rubbish because you want to protect these people. That is your view, Mr. TRS officer. A very small monitor, I can't say, I'm sorry. But this approach of TRS is very selective, very difficult to apprehend, and very difficult to see. They have not taken any action all of the
Atiq Ur Rehman, I want to ask a very simple question. Akbaruddin Owaisi, just a few weeks back, made this absolutely uncalled for comment about Hindu gods and goddesses. He said, मैं उनके नाम नहीं लेना चाहूँगा जो मनूस है. I mean, isn't that an insult to Hindu gods and goddesses? And yet, no Hindu came out in the streets of Hyderabad and said, Sar Tan Se Jude, or we will behead Akbaruddin Owaisi. In fact, I don't think, as far as I know, there's not even been any FIR against Akbaruddin Owaisi. If insulting Islam is one thing, how about insulting Hindu gods and goddesses? How come that is not considered blasphemous, or how come that is not considered a grave crime? Atiq Ur Rehman.
Zakka, for me, if anything matters, is my religion and the Constitution of India, the IPC. Right now, if my religion is under, scanner, it's my responsibility as a researcher on Islamic studies to clear the air. What you mentioned is very much visible in the Quran itself, that do not revile the other gods. In turn, they will revile yours in their ignorance. What's happening in India is the same thing. One people are disregarding the other faiths, and the other faith is disregarding the others. Herein, what counts for me is to say to the people, to my community, that blasphemy as per the Quran is not established. For me, I should clear the air. I invite criticism for Prophet Muhammad. I invite criticism for the Quran and Allah. If anybody have any doubts related to my Quran, my Prophet, they can tweet me, they can come on my social media, they can call me personally.
Then tell me one thing. Atiq Saab, then tell me one thing. Then why is it that 2 weeks back a 24-year-old boy from Lebanon went and stabbed Salman Rushdie? Rushdie apparently wrote in satanic verses supposedly against your God, against your prophet. I mean, if it was not blasphemous and if it was not insulting, then why did this boy from Lebanon go and stab him? Why did a man from Uzbekistan yesterday get caught in Russia? He was planning to attack one of the BJP leaders here in India. Uzbekistan और Nupur Sharma से क्या लेना देना है? what is this violent ideology that's been foisted over the last 20 years कि इंडिया में किसी ने कुछ कोने में किसी ने बोल दिया मैं यमन से आऊंगा, मैं सीरिया से आऊंगा, उसका सर तन से जुदा कर दूंगा. ये कौन सा फिलॉसफी है, ये कौन सा आइडियोलॉजी है ये? अतीक साहब.
Zakka, we have a struggle within. Indoctrination, we have a struggle within Zakka. Indoctrination in the name of Islam is going on since ages. What Salman Rushdie did, what Taslima Nasreen did, even if they were, not acceptable to the religion of Islam, the fatwa by Khomeini was not at all Quranic because it is not sanctioned by a state. A fatwa has relevance only if it is a Islamic caliphate, which in the nation-state system in the world, we do not have. This is a nation-state system we are living in.
Sir, I am asking, नहीं, आप कह रहे हैं कि fatwas are not valid, आप कह रहे हैं कि what Khomeini issued is not valid. My point is, from Salman Rushdie to Samuel Paty to the Danish cartoonists to Charlie Hebdo to Taslima Nasreen and now Abhi, the Nupur Sharma and Raja Singh, यही तो हो रहा है. And what is worrying is that people sitting in faraway countries, जिन्होंने Nupur Sharma का नाम भी सुना नहीं है, they are getting ready to become suicide bombers. उज्बेकिस्तान और नुपुर शर्मा का क्या लेना देना है बताइए? Those people are ready to come to India to blow up BJP leaders in the name of what? In the name of what ideology? ये कौन सी ideology है ये?
That's why I'm telling you, I need your support, the people's support, the government support to dispel this untruth related to religion, related to Quran. The terrorist elements, the radical elements are doing the same thing. They are misquoting the Quran and calling our people, our youth, to fight for religion.